Hello and welcome back everyone to War in the Pacific. And it looks like we got another base out there in the Gilberts. My apologies. We're in 25th of September 1942. It might be a crazy day. I hope not too crazy. We got this night bombing mission that we've been working. Haha. So we have a few P-40 Warhawks flying here, and we discouraged some of his bombers, but not too many. Man, that's drop. And this probably won't do much, if anything, except for maybe at least scatter the nodes so they can't do as much damage to the base. I was just about to skip this because that air-to-air action at night is kind of worthless. All right. He does get one runway hit, but yeah, I'm glad I put nightcap on. All right, so we're flying into here, and he's still got nates up. I'm gonna skip this, but in any case, this shouldn't be too much. We do get some runway hits. Let's see how much. Two. A little bit more successful than his nils. Anyway, shoot down a nate. Let's see if we can get some hits on some aircraft here. We did damage one. It's not getting the hits that I like. This is light rain, by the way. Another damage, another damage. Okay. Alright, let's see. Another damage. I mean, okay. Well, I mean, it was something, right? Okay. I knew this was coming. We got out just in time. I flew my fighters out back, I think up to Chittagong because I knew these guys were coming in. All right, so he does hit the ground troops a little bit, and man, the base is largely spared. Now, he also has battleships down here. If they come in, yeah, they'll probably wreck the base too. Just move through that. He might see us, and that's fine because the goal is to hit his ships with our torpedo bombers, and if he's still there, which it looks like he will be because we're in the air action. All right, he's sweeping Rangoon. We're out. We left. Nick. Okay. Interesting. All right, I'm gonna knock this out, okay? Because I don't know what we're facing or how long it's gonna go back and forth. All right, we knocked a lot of zeros out of the sky. This was a one-to-one trade. I don't, I mean, I don't like any of this. All right. It looks like our P-40s did okay in this one. Oh, P-40K, nice. They came in and did a lot of damage to his aircraft here. All right. I think I largely got this unit out. He might have destroyed what was still here, and that's okay. We'll rebuild it, but um, I don't know how we're damaging all these Sallies because I have no flak here unless it can be adjacent hexes. All right. Yeah. Okay, so all right, good. Okay, we're destroying some aircraft on the runway here. Sorry, I'm just watching this because I like to see these hits. Um, good, we're destroying some, damaging a lot, but destroying some. This is key. This is important. And the runway hits are important too because if we can damage the airbase, then we can make it so basically there's no point in him putting air units here. Then he has to do long range cap, which will wear his air pilots out, and we can be more successful in our sweeps. So if you'll bear with me, I'm very intrigued here by this bombing run here. We're actually doing a lot of significant damage, more than I expected. By the way, I think I saw a float plane, and I'm thinking, okay, I don't think you can park a float plane in inland like this. I'm actually surprised how much bombing happened there. But you can see here 9 destroyed zeros. And look at this damage to the base, including 4 supply hits. All right, so we are losing some bombers due to fear of the cap. But this time we don't. Yeah, we're um, beating up the base even more. Okay, this time I'm going to kind of skip through it. But and it looks like we're gonna take some casualties here. 15. Oof. I don't like losing these Wellingtons because we don't make them. We don't make enough of them. All right, we're still destroying zeros on the ground here. Oh, I see. It's partial cloud cover. That allows us to really do lots of damage to this base. All right, he is escorting. Let's see if we can get through the. Oh, we got through. Let's see what we're torpedoing. Okay, Fuso, take it. Oh, we get a torpedo into the Fuso. Nice. The second one. I don't think we're going to sink this, and I'm losing swordfishes. Okay, that's the third torpedo. Is that a fourth torpedo? Okay, get a torpedo into this, please. Please, 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 please. Oof, I want to hit this second battleship. Uh, he just lost a battleship. Two other battleships here are safe from harm. I got to get out of there. Surely he's gonna bring some Betties. We just gotta bug out. But that was I'm actually okay with us. Okay, if I could hit 111 or 211 and just damage these and they go back and repair, I think that would have been fine as well. But sinking a battleship, and I honestly, this Fuso, I'm not sure if that's a good battleship or if it's an old one. I don't know enough about the Japanese battleships, but hey, I'll take a sunk battleship. That's amazing. But we got to get out of there. They're gonna come after us. I've got all my aircraft on, all my fighters on cap. So, but there again, the idea is to kind of remind them, hey, we're here. All right, we're still hitting this base. Soon I will be turning off this bombing raid because I'm going to bring the D's over here to, sorry, not Tulagi and Denny, and we're going to bomb Shortlands. Is that right? As well as some B-24s. All right, 021 didn't get a shot off, but let's see if we can escape. Damn it! Or nope. Well, maybe we can escape destruction. Two hits, hopefully minor. We'll check that out. All right. Every time his Japanese ships subs fire at my poor ASW, I just assume they're going to take the hit, and of course they do. The rate is really high on that, by the way. In my opinion, it's really high. His his hit rate on my AS small nimble ASW assets is higher than my British sub hit rate on anything, the slowest ship. It's just insane. Yeah, that's right. We're doing this on purpose. If nothing else, we'll soften him up. Soften him up to, like I said, soften him up, keep him from into combat mode and um, using supplies. All right. Well, let's take a look at what's going on the map. Well, no, that's not. That's next turn. But since we had, I will take a second to look at our air losses as well as ship losses because this was a big day on both. I mean, all we sank was a battleship, but whew, that was amazing. All right. So, Okay, here's where I was talking about winning the war of attrition, right? Uh, it okay. So as much as I don't like losing anything, here's what's happening. I'm losing aircraft, but I'm causing casualties to him. If I sit and park to avoid losses, um, he'll have zero also, or close to it. But this is a big day because we lost 22 aircraft. He lost, let's see, 52. So he lost 30 more, and which is a lot bigger disparity than last turn. That I think that was 41 to 51, something like that. So the last few days has been like he's lost over 100 aircraft in 2 days. All right, let's take a look at the kind of the details here. See 22 to 52. All right, let's look at it by country, by side. Japanese. So he lost a lot of zeros, a lot. Now 7 air to air, but 19 on the ground as we trashed Tungu 2 ops. Nate's, he lost several, mostly, I believe, mostly flying over Port Moresby. Tojo's, he lost 7. And Nick's 3. These Nicks just came on the scene, I believe. This was the first time I remember seeing them. Pete's, see this 2 on the ground? That's because we sank a battleship that had Pete's on it. And then a Sally and a Mavis. Okay? So this was a good turn for air. Not so good at our losses, but again, I'll trade that uh, is often as I mean, this is yeah, I'll take it. We lost 11 total hurricanes. We lost 4 P40Ks. These are hard to replace because of the supply issue at Mandalay, but we got more coming. B-17Fs, we did lose 2 to ops, so that's not ideal. 2 swordfishes to flak, 1 albacore to flak. But otherwise, a Wellington and a Blenheim. The Wellington we actually lost in air-to-air combat. Now, here's the thing. Again, you saw that we're sweeping over Tungu. I did fly uh, these fighter units out for good reason, and now I'm really glad I did with the bombardment and then the sweeps. Obviously, he has aircraft here. I just don't know how much because we're not reconning that far. Um, it's possible he stopped moving. That's okay. We got troops coming and kick him out. These tanks are they? Yeah, they're sliding here, and that's fine. And then we'll head into here and see what's up at this base. Looks like he's shifting more guys west. That's great. Keep doing that. But we have all this stuff is on the move. Some of it's heading here. We're gonna eject this guy from the that spot. But like I said, we got troops coming to knock him out. We got the British Second Division driving down this road. Um, so I'm spending a lot of time talking about the map that I wasn't going to do, but this is going to bug out because surely he's going to bring all sorts of air assets to knock us out. So we have to, I may even just beeline up this way and then over. Anyway, um, I guess I could even. Yeah, I don't know how this works, but I might be able to do long range cap over it so I could have it drive up this way, long range cap it, and then head back this way next turn. I'll think about that. Anyway, mainly I wanted to look at losses. How many pilot? Oh no, this is terrible. 16, 17 pilots. Oh man, it's just again the attrition is atrocious. But surely, I mean, I hope he lost more pilots than we did. All right, let's take a look at this. Last turn, yeah, of course we lost the Romney, but here's 197 point Fuso. Um, I mean, an aircraft is only 348. It could carry three. It was carrying two, I guess. Um, yeah. So there again, I'll take this. I'll take the loss or the sinking. All right. Uh, on to the 26th. We'll talk about things at the end of that. And here we are, September 26th, 1942. Let's see what's going to happen today. I have some night bombing scheduled, just the usual bombing at Buna. See if we can shoot down some caps since we're really not doing much more than that. Oh, well, no surface action there with that DMS. Ooh. All right, fortunately, it looks like just a glancing blow. And we get out of there. No, I guess not. Let's see what else. Oh, that time was. Oh boy. All right, skipjack. It was nice knowing ya. Ouch. Our saving grace is that he ran out of ammo. Oh. Get out of there. It's gonna need to rebase for sure. All right, so I do bomb night here as well. I'll tell you what happened. So I swept this clean. He only had a few fighters left at Tungu, but I thought, my fighters are depleted, but he may still have more that he brought in. And see this? He has nightcap. I don't know if he'd have day, but I thought it's probably safest to just night bomb. And I'll try to get some fighters in here to get back to what I was doing before. Now it's severe storms, so it looks like it didn't look. I skipped too quick, but I don't think we hit anything. And the severe storms tells me we probably won't either. These nates probably the best end thunderstorms. Man, what is the deal with the bad weather? You want to bomb somewhere? Let's throw up some bad weather. I know other people have similar issues. Yeah. Let's see if we can get anything with these bombers. Still no. Man. Alright, so I have no expectations here. We shoot down a Nate, but other than that... Oh, we do get one runway hit. With this bad weather, I guess we're not to expect any. Hey, 1 and 1. These Blenheims won't do anything, I don't reckon. Alright, one runway hit. Ooh, these Wellingtons are not doing too bad. Here's a runway hit, a runway hit. Oh, flak. Okay, that's new. By the way, we have troops coming into this hex here to block the supply. So I don't know what that's gonna do, what he's gonna do to counter that, but that'll be interesting. All right, we do actually, with 4 B-17Es in the thunderstorm, we do destroy a couple of aircraft on the ground, get a couple of nice hits. Another Betty is destroyed, and some more hits. Okay. An Oscar destroyed, and airbase hits. So it looks like we're starting to get a beat on him, and then, yeah, one... Yeah, that amphibious task force that's picking up troops at Baker. It's oh, skipjack. I thought you were like wrecked. we'll take a look at this but in the meantime, he does get another attack off. This time it hits, detonates, and it causes heavy damage, and it's on fire. We can listen for potential sinking sounds later because it didn't sink right away. Okay, this I-168, we were told, obviously incorrectly, that it was hit by aircraft, but it looks pretty healthy to me. Now yep, I actually expected that. But I also expected the DM to get sunk as well. Okay, that's okay. These minesweepers, I guess they're only good for one thing: take torpedoes into their sides. All right, it's time for the day air. I got a little bit going in that day. See, this is what I've been wanting to do like for days straight. All right, he's coming into Rangoon. We did not establish our base there, and he hits the air base. That's okay. Oh, what? Oh, we have this in the port there, and he hit it and sank our tender. I'm actually not sure why I didn't withdraw it sooner. I don't even have anything parked there. All right, now here's what's happening. It looks like he's very aggressively bombing, maybe out of frustration, or maybe he knows his time is short. And we catch his lilies without escort. Hopefully, we can do something to them. What I was saying is maybe he knows his time is short. He's trying to knock these guys out because he knows we're coming to cut him off. I'm going to skip this. It looks like we just got a couple of hurricanes. Thought I had more than that here. But it looks like, we're not going to do too hot here. We do take out two of these guys, lilies, and I guess that's about it. But I guess we disrupted them just enough, and then the heavy rain, because the terrain is, I think, clear, that they hit nothing. All right, so he is escorting or capping this, but oh, we got in. Let's see if we can get out. Okay. Okay. We only disable one engineer. That was not worth it. But certainly it was better than trying to hit Tungu, which is what it was supposed to target earlier. Severe storms. That's, I guess, why. Alright, we swept the skies, which there wasn't anything to sweep. And then I'm hitting the base because it's been repairing, or anyway, it looks like it needed to be hit again. This though is light cloud, so the weather is very what am I trying to think of? Anyway, it's good weather for bombing, but we're taking advantage, actually not on purpose. It looks like we're finally flying. This was like the third day in a row that I had they were supposed to bomb. So I'm glad they finally went. We've hit that base pretty good now. So we're seeing some phantom subs somewhere, but yeah, we're reconning Milne Bay. I don't know if you saw that, but it looks like he has troops there, and I want to keep my eye on that base. It looks like he has a sub there, probably. It could be laying mines. It could be just parked there for if we send ships there, he'll torpedo something. Yeah, we'll look at that a little bit more. I wanna I wanna know well ahead of time what I'm getting into before I launch any uh, assaults. All right, one shell bombardment. These are just the usual things that I'm gonna get through. I find it interesting that he's doing these bombardments um, bec- because it tells me he has plenty of supplies, and that's not ideal for me. So, okay, keep going here. All right, he should be able to just attack us. We destroyed a gun. That's pretty good. We lost a squad to being disabled. But there again, we're making him burn supplies, and now we're cutting him off. That also means, pardon me, that any fighters he has there that are damaged or bombers or whatever else he has there at Tungu, he's not going to be able to get out. And here in a minute, I'm going to talk about our casualties, his casualties, and walk around the map and see what's happening and hopefully going to happen. All right, today we lost one air to air. We had one air to air loss. I'll have to look at what that was. We lost one destroyed by flak. That is going to be, I think, one of our Wellingtons. We had four ops losses, so total of six. We're still, fortunately, attriting them down some. Seven air to air losses, six destroyed on the field, one destroyed by flak, and four ops losses for a total of 18. So 6 to 18. Um, and let's look at again, we're going to just go side by side. Nate's 6, that's kind of obvious. Lily's, we didn't destroy 4. He has 6 air to air. This is 8. I think we only destroyed 2 Lilies. um, but hang on a second. Yeah, 7 air to air. Okay. So we must have destroyed, maybe we destroyed 3. The Nates I can believe 4 air-to-air losses. Betty's 5 total, 4 on the ground, probably there at Port Moresby, and 1 ops. Oscars 3 on the ground. I think all this is Port Moresby because I don't think we destroyed anything. Actually, I think we. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Just overall, these are the losses. I do actually think maybe we did destroy something at a couple of things there at Tungu as well. Okay, moving on. We looked at his aircraft. You can see these results here. Looking at ours, we lost 1 Blenheim air to air. Okay. I guess those were night ratings, so it's possible that they just took damage and crashed on the way home. 1 flak, which we know about, and then one of each of these P4, you can see here. So that's that. Let's see. Pilots. Okay, this is a good day for that. I mean, I don't want to lose any, but it's better than some of the higher numbers I've seen recently. And then let's take a look at ship sunk, which we're going to have a couple. So we lost this Orend there um, in the Dutch East Indies. There, one of those bases close to Timor and Bowen. Of course, sunk by a torpedo, submarine torpedo on anti-sub duty. All right. So let's walk around the map real quick and just and just see. Here's what's happened. Oh, let me look too, by the way, real fast, as part of the entry. So first of all, here's the trusty replenishing at Madras because, you know, you don't want to be too effective. You got to occasionally go back to port. Um, we have a couple of ships that apparently got probably finished upgrading, is just a guess, at Brisbane and Auckland. And then Kasasagi. Okay, we can take a look at that. Bowen around, yeah. And then we did get this air unit, I think, is going to be basically the British version of the B-24s. Upgrades. Okay, we got repairs also on this sub. He has his base Aminato upgraded, but we have Port Stanley. These are worth 1 point each. Might as well take advantage and get the 1 points for these upgrades. Delhi probably also 1 point. Efate, this is a good base for if we ever need a backup air base, and so we're just building these up, and that's the story there. All right, before I jump into this area, and I don't want to forget, I know sometimes I tell you guys I'm going to show you a sub and then I forget. This thing supposedly took some serious hits by depth charges this last turn. So let's see. Yeah, you're going to go back and repair. In fact, I may send it to Brisbane because let me just quickly, yeah, 24 major. That won't repair at Darwin, so we're gonna send it to Brisbane, and then and when it comes out, I can redirect it. Maybe we'll go back to Okinawa, maybe we won't. But that's gonna be it for him. He did torpedo something successfully, so hey, you did better than the British subs. All right. So that's that. Let's go back and talk about Tabataoa. Now, Baker, we're trying to load these guys up and get them out of here because I want to free them up for further operations up, further afield, or a sea. Anyway, but we just finished unloading all of this extra stuff that's going to be servicing this base with aviation support, which we actually didn't bring any extra in. But look at all these engineers. We brought a lot of engineers. So we should be able to build this base up very quickly. And as soon as as soon as I get airfield capacity to 2, I'm going to expand the port so that we can bring stuff in even more efficiently. And yeah, we have naval support of 100. Yeah, this base is going to be up and humming soon enough, and we'll use this as our base to push out even more. Right now we're operating out of Pago Pago, but I want to use Tabataoa as soon as I can. And then as we continue westward, We've got this area is just kind of secure. You can see the damage at Tulagi is so high, and I just don't understand how it's that high. It's still, except the fact that he may not have very many engineers parked here. Um, and then we're scouting, we're reconning this. I just don't understand how come he hasn't built this up because he could have a triangle of pretty strong bases to operate out of. But he didn't, and it looks like he has a pretty strong defensive force there in this jungle. So really, it almost it's about double. I was gonna say it almost doesn't matter which base we attack, but I think we'll hit this first. I mean, I'm not in a I'm I want to get things moving, but I'm not in a rush in the sense that I want to lose ships and stuff yet. I'm trying to really figure out how to get into here. So what I'm gonna do is keep my night bombing raids. You can see very minimal damage, 9 right now. And what the goal is to shift my P-38s up here, get drop tanks, which I can't use yet, and then start sweeping this during the day. Then we can bomb during the day and really wreck that base. For now, we can see what this base has. I'm going to shift back up to spot detect. This is 9 of 10. That's not bad. Maybe I'll keep it one more turn, see if I can figure out more what's going on here. But yeah, our carriers are coming back to Sydney. We're going to replenish. We've got our surface, our battleship task group here, and and I just have to figure out the timing of any operation up here because again, I feel like it's very important to suppress this. I think we may have suppressed it enough with 9 bombers there. Um, and we're beating up his Bettys as he parks them there. But I feel like I need to actually damage the base, not just have damaged planes parked there. And as we continue up, the thing that's stressing me out very much about Burma is how spread out I am. He's kind of spread out too. Whoa. Okay. That's why he did bomb. I think I'm going to keep it in combat mode. That's fine. These guys are cruising, and they'll be in this hex probably this turn. I feel like I have to fly Cap again here, and he probably will escort this time. But that is okay. We will bring even more fighters to the table. Maybe not. We don't have much here. We escort with. Oh, Tong Yi. All right. I didn't want to wear out these aircraft, so I did 50 long range cap. I'm glad I set some. I almost didn't. I'm gonna have even more fly. I'm gonna do 100%, and we'll have to somehow figure out a rotation so that we can keep this capped. Um, All right, so this is stressing me out just a little bit because he keeps pumping fighters into here, and I really can't get the edge on him. And I feel like I feel like sliding into here is just going to make us a target. Um, I don't think we have enough tanks for this guy. Um, because it looks like he's 110. Although they might not all be tanks. What do we got here? Let's look at our setup here. If we look at this, does it say how many vehicles? Well, so this is going to have what's 16, that's 48, 58. This is basically 90, 94. So not all of these are going to be tanks. So it may be okay. It may be kind of 1-to-1, and we'll see who comes out on top. Um, but now these Vengeance ones did not fly, and they were supposed to hit this guy. But look at this. So, what are you doing, man? Um, so we're just gonna have to control him manually. If I went like, let me see what he does if I just say go here. He's gonna go direct, and I don't like that because that's gonna take a long time. So we're gonna go here, and that's gonna take like 4 days, and then 4 days to come here. It is what it is. Nothing can be done about that at this stage. We got some artillery coming down. Uh, this is the second British Division. I just feel like now that we're getting into the clear area here, we're putting ourselves in major danger potentially because now he's going to have air superiority and bomb us to smithereens. We are keeping this. This is pretty good though. We are keeping the base more or less usable. I could fly fighters in here, I think now. Maybe I'll bring. What I was worried about, by the way, is his battleships bombarding, but he may have left the area. I really, honestly, I have no idea what is going to happen now. So we'll see how this plays out. I'm just gonna let this go back. Um, he's gonna go up here and then just head back, and that's fine. Actually, maybe I'll just say forget going up there. Just go back and you know what? If you're gonna do that, I just as soon you go like this and just stay up here like this, and then go around over here instead of. There's no point in dropping too soon and getting caught out here. Um, so yeah, I don't have a lot of confidence that flying our fighters back here is the right thing to do, but it might just be, and then we can cap these guys as they're trying to get in here, and hopefully he'll send so many fighters to hover over here maybe that we'll be in good shape down in the further south. I'll think on this, and I'll probably do the thing I was describing because I can bring essentially I can bring seven. Why isn't it? Yeah, pardon me, that was a hiccup. Um, I can bring 77 aircraft basically, more or less. All right. Yeah, so that's Burma. It feels messy. I do have thoughts and I have guys doing specific things for reasons, but it just feels like not necessarily ideal as far as how my positioning is. I'm blocked here, but the British second will come and reinforce this, and we can make a push, hopefully take Pegu, and we'll see how that plays out. And then China is just what China is, and I'm afraid that's kind of a crazy theater right now. Very static. I'm surprised he moved in here. I guess he'll maybe attack next turn. I'm not sure, but we're gonna be out of supplies now. That's okay though. All right, because once this unit perishes, we'll be able to get yeah, we'll be able to rebuild chunking. All right, well, thanks for joining me. We'll be back next time for September 27th. In the meantime, take care of yourselves. Have a good rest of your day, and we'll see you next time. Bye.